everyone, welcome back to my channel. The Sephora Summer Bonus Event, I think that's what they're calling it, is back and it started. And I will put all the codes and the details below of discounts and the dates and all of that information. I only going to do one recommendations video. I was going to split it up into two and I was like, I don't think I have enough to split it up into two. So we'll do just one. Skincare, hair, makeup, some old favorites, and then some new things that I haven't talked about yet. Oh, I have a hair already. Shedding already. Let's first start with skincare. The Belief Aqua Bomb Jelly Cleanser. I've really been enjoying this. It's a mixture between like a gel and a balm slightly, and it's just really hydrating and it's good at removing makeup. It does foam up slightly, but not enough to be very drying. I just love the texture of like jelly cleansers. I'm always really drawn to them. And I've talked before, I really do love the Drunk Elephant Makeup Melting Butter Cleanser. It is very creamy, very buttery. It cuts through makeup so easily. I mean, I love a lot of different ones. I try to make these recommendations video. So if I don't talk about something, it's not that I don't recommend it anymore. I'm just trying to, put together a list or a grouping of products that I haven't talked about a million times or whatnot. So I will link some other Sephora recommendations videos below that maybe I've talked about other things in the videos. Those are the two cleansers that I wanted to include. Still really loving the Tatcha Dewy Skin Cream. It's more for dry skin, but I find even with my slightly combination, normal, sometimes dry patches skin, that it really just soaks in and it feels so amazing. Another Tatcha product, the Violet C Brightening Serum. This, I love the texture of it. It's very runny and liquidy, not sticky at all. I definitely see a lot more brightening with this, and I love the way it wears under makeup. I have another vitamin C serum here. It's a little more tame in the brightening aspect. I definitely think it gives slight brightening and evening, but more hydrating and just kind of plumping the skin. And that's the Volition Beauty Strawberry C Serum. And like I said, it's very lightweight, wears beautifully under makeup. I think it will be great to use, all year round, not just in the summer. This falls in makeup and skincare. The Tatcha Pearl, yeah, I still love it. We'll use it all the time. And I like to use it on bare skin. I don't like to use it as a concealer. So before I put on my makeup and everything, I'm putting it under the eye. It does give really great coverage as compared to the Origin Ginseng. It gives really great coverage, does help to brighten, but I want the ingredients to get onto my bare skin rather than on top of makeup. Do you guys know what I'm saying? Some people have asked me can you use it on top of makeup? You can, but because it has such great skincare benefits, I want that to get on my bare skin rather than sitting on top of makeup. And two body products I'm going to talk about. Again, I love the entire L'Occitane almond line. So the paste and the body cream, it's called the Milk Concentrate. I also love the shower oil. I also love the body oil. The entire line is very much worth the splurge. Some skincare, I've talked about these before. I haven't talked about this in a while, and I pulled it out a few weeks ago, and I was like, I forgot how much I love this. I need to talk about it again. The Tata Harper Resurfacing Mask. So this is an exfoliating mask, and I like it because it just gives a nice, you can definitely feel it tingling a little bit, but not irritating. And I also find that it really helps when I'm having a breakout or blemishes or whatnot. I find that they look a lot smaller, less red, less inflamed. They go away a little bit quicker, and it's just a really good exfoliating mask. A hydrating product. This is a face oil, but it's so lightweight you can use it as a serum. The Indie Lee Squalane Facial Oil. So when I say lightweight, you're going to be like, that's a face oil? It has a little bit of slip and slight emolliency of a face oil, but I like to use this as a serum, and it is incredibly hydrating. I like to use it as my serum, and then I'll add my moisturizer on top. Great option going into fall and winter if you're looking for something hydrating to add into your routine. I never include that too many eye creams. Like I said, I don't find too many really wow me. They all tend to do similar things. However, I have been using this, kind of sticking with it, because every time I go to use it, I'm like, oh, I really like the results I'm getting. The Sunday Riley Auto Correct Eye Cream, the biggest thing I see with this is depuffing. It really helps to depuff my eye area in the morning. I mean, it helps to make it look smooth and definitely hydrated, but depuffing, it does wonders. And some people have said it helps to brighten the under eye area, like it helps with dark circles. I never see an eye cream that helps treat my dark circles. Dark circles aren't a huge concern for me. I have other concerns, but that's not a huge concern for me. So I never find an eye cream that I'm like, whoa, that's really helping to brighten things over time. No, for me, it's just more like hydrating, smoothing out the under eye area, and depuffing. And I'm gonna do a few more skincare things, and then we'll talk about hair. Both of these moisturizers I love because they fall into that like no muss, no fuss hydrating moisturizer category. The Tata Harper, the Hyaluronic Gel Moisturizer. It is, let me see if I can pump some out here. It's a nice, not too thick, not too thin texture, and wears beautifully under makeup and really helps to plump the skin, put a lot of moisture into the skin. It's not too thick, but it is a little bit creamier than a lot of other gels that I've tried. And the scent is very kind of like herbaceous, very herbaceous, natural, smelling like a lot of her products are, which doesn't really bother me. But I've been loving it during the day under makeup. I didn't bring a tissue to wipe it off. Let me go wipe this off and I'll be right back and I'll show you the other hydrating moisturizer that I've been loving. This next one, the Origins Mega Mushroom Relief and Resilience Hydra Burst Gel Lotion. Now this is a little bit more of a gel texture. The other one was a little bit creamier. I find this is definitely, it almost breaks down to a water, it feels like. I mean, very, very lightweight. But as with the Mega Mushroom line, it does wonders at helping calm the skin, soothe the skin, take down any redness. That's really why I love the Mega Mushroom line. And I like this morning or night. I've been using kind of alternating both during the day. They both wear beautifully under makeup, just that bit of moisture. And especially if you're using maybe like a strong vitamin C serum, or maybe at night, if you're using very strong, powerful anti-aging serums, I always like to follow that with a nice hydrating, lightweight moisturizer just to give me an extra bit of moisture into the skin and not to really compete with what maybe the serum is doing. Love those. And let's talk about hair real quick. Still love the Olaplex 3. It's a bond builder. And I use this about twice a week. And it is a process. So when I wash my hair, I kind of dread it sometimes just because of the whole process. I use this first. The Christoph Robin Scalp Scrub. This is great for removing buildup and just cleansing your scalp. It's also great if you have oily roots like I do. I use this first because I ran out of my Kerastase. I've talked before. I kind of alternate between the two and I love them both. Kerastase is not on Sephora, so I didn't feel like I'm not going to recommend it for this video, but I do love it. And so I use this first and then rinse that off, apply the Olaplex 3 all over the hair. Normally I get out of the shower and I go do something. Or sometimes I'll just sit on a little bench in my shower and put on an audiobook, turn off the water and sit there for 10 minutes or so because you do have to leave it on. And then you rinse it off and then you shampoo and condition. It's a whole thing. But I like the way my hair's been looking. It's been looking stronger. It's not breaking as much. And yeah, I'm definitely I think I'm on my second bottle. And I will continue to repurchase it for the foreseeable future. And all right, let's get on to makeup. This is a makeup / skincare product, but I'm not typically a huge primer person. There's things that I find here and there that I like to wear under makeup, but the Tatcha Silk Canvas, it doesn't feel like a primer. It has some slip to it, but it feels like silk on your skin. And my makeup goes on beautifully. I don't find necessarily that it helps my makeup extends the wear of my makeup. That's not really an issue that I struggle with. So a lot of people ask me that, and I'm like, ooh, it's very rare that I find a primer that helps extend the wear of my makeup because I don't struggle with that. So I'll use it some days and not others, and I don't notice a difference of how long my foundation lasts. but it does blur imperfections. It just helps to kind of even out the skin as well. It helps to like minimize the appearance of pores, but like I said, it doesn't feel like a primer. It's like this it's silk canvas. It feels like a silk canvas on your face. And then foundation, I've talked before about ones that I love. I don't have anything new to talk about, but I do have one that I've kind of gone back to this summer, and I'm like, I'm going to talk about it again because I really love it. My old staple, the Lancome Teint Idole. This foundation is a workhorse. It's going to stick with you from morning to night. It's going to go with you in the heat, in the humidity, when your face is about to melt off, or it's going to come off. I have worn this. I can't remember what happened, but I had to rinse my hair after I had already done my makeup. And I went in the shower and I came out. I actually did an Insta story of showing, and my foundation was still intact. This stuff is the real deal. And it's actually what I'm wearing today. I love the coverage as well. Yeah, I'm back to using that most days. But like I said, I've recommended other foundations, but that's just what I've been reaching for recently, so I figured I'd include it. I'm trying to organize everything here. The Fenty Beauty bronzer. Yep, love it. Beautiful. So perfect color-wise for me. I have Sun. And it's perfect color-wise, matte, but it's buildable. I really thought a lot of her stuff is very pigmented, and I was worried it was going to be too pigmented when I put it on. No. Buildable, very smooth, just glides right on. The formula, the texture, it's perfection. Find your shade, and thank me later. The Marc Jacobs Omega Eyeshadow in Primo. I love to use this on my lids, but it actually is beautiful enough to use on the cheeks as a highlighter, the cheekbones as a highlighter. And it's just kind of, it's a very easy color, like an easy champagne color, but the texture is very smooth and buttery. And it will be a bit of a bolder highlight on your cheeks, but not too crazy. Just use a light hand when applying it. And the Armani Eye Tint, I've been loving number 46 the most. And this, I guess it's newly reformulated or just new packaging. I don't know. But all I know is I still love it. It's a one and done type of eyeshadow. This mascara, I included it. It's actually what I'm wearing today. The IT Cosmetics Dry Bar Combo, like collaboration. I like it. I wish it was a little bit thicker. It makes my lashes very long and wispy. But I do have to apply a lot of coats to build up any thickness. I like it, and I felt it was worth including simply because not everyone wants really dramatic, thick lashes or a formula that's very, very thick. And like I like my lashes to be a little bit clumpy, or the mascara formulation to be a little bit clumpy. And not everyone loves that. And I was really impressed by this, and I thought that a lot of people would like it. The brush is very easy to work. The formula, it's like a medium weight formula. Not too thick, not too thin. And got some lips here. Oh, still, I just wanted to recommend again the Tarte in Bloom palette. It's a really great neutral eyeshadow palette. It's got some nudes. Well, nudes. It has some matte shades and shimmer shades. It's got some lid colors, crease colors, liner colors. It's just a great all-around everyday palette. I would have recommended the Bobbi Brown one from the Nordstrom Anniversary Sale, but that's not sold on Sephora. It's actually what I have on today. That's what I really have been loving, but I didn't. I mean, obviously it's not sold at Sephora, so can't talk about it. The Hourglass glosses, the Unreal glosses. I didn't grab Fortune, which I have been wearing a lot. It's that like kind of bright corally peach, and I love. This is Unreal, and then no, they're called the Unreal glosses. The names are. They're really small. Child and Sublime, both neutrals, nudes. One's a little more peachy, one's a little more rose. Sublime is a little more rose. I've shared swatches of them in a prior video. And then finally, NARS came out with reformulated of their lipsticks. And they added some new shades and then just reformulated old shades. Love them. I'm wearing Chelsea Girls today. It's a great, and the formula is very, kind of, it has some shine to it, some slip to it. Feels wonderful. These were my two favorite bold shades. And if you want to see, I swatched all of them, or most of them, that I received from NARS in on my Instagram and Insta stories, and I saved it as a highlight. So you can go in there and I have the names all written out and I try on each one. These were my 2 favorite bold shades. Ravishing Red and Bad Reputation. Both are really beautiful. Just a little bit bright. This one is a little more of a corally red, Ravishing Red, and then Bad Reputation is a classic red. Yes. That's the more corally one, and then that's the classic red. Beautiful. And that's it. That is all. Those are all my recommendations. Would love to know what you guys are getting. And then finally, I thought I would do a fun giveaway for the Sephora sale. So I'm giving away 2 $100 gift cards to Sephora. I'll have all details on how to enter below, as well as when the contest is ending or the giveaway is ending. And I will talk to you guys soon. Take care. Bye-bye.